Greetings and welcome to our Essence of Serenity YouTube channel.
And a special welcome back to our OEOS tribe. In today's video, we'll be talking about how what takes place in the physical is merely a reflection of what we have going on in the spiritual. So, the key thing that we'll basically be discussing is certain things that happen in our physical are not meant to be fixed by way of the physical. It's meant to be fixed through our spirituality. So we'll kind of be going more into detail about that, and then throwing out certain ideas that you can utilize when it comes to you fixing certain situations in your life through your spirituality. So something that we wanted to touch on is you may find that you feel stuck in a situation, and you may feel like you've been stuck in that situation for years. And then sometimes it may not be years, but just being stuck in a situation, whether it's for weeks or months, can be a bit discouraging. So you may be wondering, okay, I've done this in the physical. I've tried to implement this. I've tried to implement that. Like I'm working hard to tackle this. Why is it that nothing is happening, or I'm not seeing the results that I want to see? But it can be due to the fact that you've gotten so wrapped up in what it is that you're doing in the physical until your spirituality has completely taken a back seat. And so it's kind of like this part of the machine can't operate without this part of the machine. So if you're just using the physical part of the machine and the spiritual part of the machine, you haven't even turned that part on, the whole machine is not going to run in the way that you would want it to. So one of the ways that you can figure out if that's the case is basically more so examining your situation from someone on the outside looking in as best as you can. Ask yourself, what is my thought processing when it comes to this situation that I'm in? How do I feel about this situation? If this situation was to change today, how would I feel? Because sometimes we will be shocked to find that if a situation that we've been wanting to get out of changes, instead of it bringing us happiness and peace, we may feel sadness. We may feel upset. And just because you may not be aware that those are emotions that you could possibly feel when coming out of that situation does not mean that those emotions are still not sitting within, just manifesting around you and blocking the results that you want to come through. But you'll never know that that's the case if you're not stepping back and looking at the situation that you're in. So, there was something else that I wanted to hit on. But yeah, it's just a thing of making sure that when it comes to your situation, that you don't just get so caught up in the work that you're putting in the physical. And trust me, that's something that we all are working at. I would not, but I think right now in today's time, it's very key for us to realize that some of this stuff is just merely based off our spirituality and can only be fixed by way of our spirituality. Whereas it may be a certain illness that you may have. It may be lack when it comes to your finances. It may be issues with the relationship. It may be issues with yourself that you battle with, and you're trying to do all of these things that's outside of yourself. You're trying to implement all of these things and it's not working out. Is because you're neglecting the spiritual aspect, or you're not utilizing your spirituality enough. Yep. And sometimes things are just seasonal, and it's just meant for us to go through those things and come out whenever we come out of it. So
I agree. You'll get to a point to where you'll be engulfed with a whirlwind of emotions when it comes to things that we endure. And if we don't have that time to just stop and just take a break and just realize that, okay, meditation is key right now at this point. So I can get to a point to where I'm actually at a very zen state to where I'm not being overwhelmed or feeling overworked when it comes to certain endeavors. So yeah, I agree.
And then also get to know yourself. Yeah. If your situation was to change, but you have not taken the time to get to know yourself, you may not embrace the change like you should. You may not see the change for what it is, or you may not even see the opportunities being presented to you for that change to take place. And all of this comes by way of your spiritual path. So, as always, we want to say a thank you to everyone who has watched this video, everyone who has subscribed to our channel, those that continue to come back every week and view our videos. We really thank you. It's not something that we take for granted, which is why we try to make it a point at the end of every video to make sure that we give thanks. So if you like this video, be sure to like, be sure to comment, and be sure to subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when we post content. And also, that's also a way for you to become a part of our OEOS tribe. So as always, we will see you all next time.
Take care.